Hello everyone, I'm Dr. V. Vidya from GFGC Biddi. The subject which I'm going to discuss now is cost management for final year BCom 6th semester. The topic is target costing. In the last three sessions, we have discussed about what is cost control and cost reduction and what are the areas covered by cost control and cost reduction. In cost reduction, there are certain areas which has been covered so that the cost reduction can be done effectively. The first one is product design, which we had discussed in the previous session. In this session, what we are going to discuss now is target costing. Target costing is not just a method of costing, but rather a management technique wherein prices are determined by market conditions, considering several factors such as homogeneous products, level of competition, the end customer, etc. When these factors come into the picture, management wants to control the cost as they have little or no control over the selling price. So, target costing is an effective way of fixing up the price. And it's not just a method of costing. Why it is being stated like that is rather a technique we can tell. Prices, when you are going to determine or when the prices are going to be fixed, many factors has to be taken into consideration. First and foremost, market conditions and also the similar product which is already in the market or which is sold in the market, that is homogeneous product, and what's the level of competition, then the end customer, etc. So when these factors are taken into consideration, only the price can be fixed. Price is a very effective tool, and it can be stated as two-edged knife also. If you fix up a higher price, what happens? For few days, maybe there may be demand for the product, or the existence of the product can be for a few days. Maybe huge profit also is there, but suddenly there'll be drastically uh, fall into demand. The reason is the price is high. The customers will, and it is not like as it was, but now it's very different because there is a number of products of similar type, homogeneous products. If your product is not good, immediately they have one more alternative. They'll switch on to the other product. So when that is the case, the price is a tool which has to be kept in mind and it should be fixed in such a way that all this has to be taken into consideration. How is the competition in the market? Whether there are similar products and what's the price quoted by them, and also the customer whether they like the product if it is taken into consideration. So all this has to be taken into consideration. All this are considered as market conditions, and when this all are taken into consideration and the price is fixed, that can be termed as target costing. How they're going to target. CIME defines target cost as a product cost estimate derived from a competitive market price. So, target cost is nothing but it should take into consideration the competitive market price. What is the price prevailing in the market? That has to be taken into consideration, and then only the price can be estimated. A product can cost can be estimated. So we can rightly tell that target costing is selling price minus profit margin, which means to say that finally the product, if it is sold for, say you are selling the product for 200 rupees and the profit margin for the same will be 20 rupees. So the target costing should be 180. Features of target costing. The price of the product is determined by market conditions. The company is a price taker rather than a price maker. This sentence clearly indicates that the company is a price taker rather than price maker, which means to say that you cannot decide your own price for the product. All the market conditions has to be taken into consideration, and whatever price is prevailing in the market, that has to be taken into consideration. That is the reason it is stated as price taker, and you can't decide the price. The minimum required profit margin is already included in the target selling price. So while fixing up the selling price, the profit margin whatever has been planned will be included in the target selling price. It is part of management strategy to focus on cost reduction and effective cost management. So if you want the profit margin to be good enough, then that can be done only by cost reduction. That is the reason this target costing is considered as one of the important technique of cost reduction. Cost reduction, we have discussed a lot about it in the previous session, and I had clearly stated that cost reduction should be done not by foregoing the quality but by reducing the wastages and identifying where the cost can be reduced without affecting the quality. So, this target pricing can be done by cost reduction and cost management also. Then, this target costing will be effective. Product design, specifications, and customer expectations are already built in while formulating the total selling price. So, when you are formulating the selling price, all this naturally will be taken into consideration. How the product design should be, what is the customer's expectations, and what is the specification you have planned as per the customer's requirement. All after taking all this criteria into consideration, only the selling price will be determined. The difference between the current cost and the target cost is the cost reduction. So when you identify now what is the current cost which is happening and what is the target cost which you have aimed at or which you are going to implement it, the difference between that will be called as cost reduction, which management wants to achieve. So now we can understand like what is the target cost. You have to fix up a cost wherein the target cost should be much lesser than the current cost. So the difference naturally is nothing but cost reduction. A team is formed to integrate activities such as designing, purchasing, manufacturing, marketing, etc. to find and achieve the target cost. So you have fixed up a target cost. If you want to achieve the target is already it is planned very well what way it has to be done. So this team has to put in lot of efforts as a team work effectively, then definitely the target cost can be achieved. So this is a teamwork. It's not like one man show. If all of them join together, definitely cost reduction can happen. And when cost reduction is happening, then the target cost can be achieved. What are the advantages of target costing is it shows management's commitment to process improvements and product innovation to gain competitive advantages. So when the target costing is implemented, then naturally it means to say that they are going to make some changes, innovative changes in the product for cost reduction as well as for giving a new product with much more better design and specifications to the consumers. The product is created from the expectation of the customer and hence the cost is also based on similar lines. Thus the customers feels more value is delivered. So there should be value chain they tell no, or the value to the product should be added in such a way that customers should be satisfied and it should meet their expectations. When this is happening, then definitely you can achieve the target costing. With the passage of time, the company's operations improve drastically, creating economies of scale. So this initially it might be difficult, but if it is being followed slowly, then definitely there will be lot of improvement. And this slowly what is happening at the slow pace, it will suddenly increase drastically or it will improve drastically. So initially it might be slow, but once it is implemented and once it is applied, then it will come into picture and slowly and later on drastically there will be improvement. The company's approach to designing and manufacturing products becomes market driven. So the company's approach for designing the product and manufacturing becomes the market driven, which means that undue importance will be given for this designing and manufacturing. New market opportunities can be converted into real savings to achieve the best value for money rather than to simply realize the lower cost. When all this is happening, there'll be many new opportunities in the market. It doesn't mean nothing everything should be new and everything you should make it. There are opportunities. The opportunities has to be identified and utilized so that when it is utilized, definitely there will be some savings. So not only lowering the cost, this also has to be taken into consideration. When there is some opportunity, that opportunity has to be utilized. This saw for all this, the references which has been taken is from Aurora and from Himalaya Publishing and Venkatramana for Seven Hills Publications, which they have explained in detail very clearly. Few of the points have been taken here and also from the website. I hope you all have, and by now you would have understood what is product design and what is target costing. If this areas are covered, definitely cost reduction can happen without any difficulty. Thank you all for listening to the video. Thank you.